If you've ever thought to yourself, if I was a stormtrooper on the forest moon of Endor, driving a sweet AT-ST, man, I would totally smash the hell out of those Ewoks with my big stomping feet. This game is the game for you. What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug. This is B.A. Walker, the battle for El Dorado, launching on the PC next week, May the 7th. Already out on Nintendo Switch, and I guess coming soon to iOS and Android platforms. It's $10 on Switch. I'm not sure what the price is elsewhere, but here we go. Let's hop in and beat the Walker. Stomp around and smash some of the natives on this planet, shall we? So all kinds of upgrades you can already see can be done as we earn credits for missions completed and make sure our Walker here is in great condition. So here we go. These are a bit randomized, but there is an overall story in the game itself. So let's hop into the Lost Scientists with their expedition and hop into how B.A. Walker works. So you are walking with left trigger and right trigger. You can kind of lean back and forth, and your face buttons are your guns, right? Importantly, the green bar is your health. The blue bar is your oxygen. You are on a planet that has an environment that you can't breathe in, right? So it's kind of a bit Star Wars and a bit Avatar, if you will. So kind of mashing those two things up here, as we'll see some natives here pretty shortly into walking through this environment. And I know it seems simple. Like when you boot it up, you go, alright, this seems pretty, not that complex. But what you learn pretty easily is eventually they give you a bunch of different things to get a handle on and have to juggle in the game. So as soon as they start pouring in here, like there's one on the roof, you gotta kind of wiggle here and knock them off the roof, and they die 20 feet in the air! Good God Almighty! And so, much like any good stormtrooper, I guess any bad stormtrooper, the amount of actual work you can do here with your shots, you miss a lot. You are a standard type of individual in the Imperial Army where you're just bad at your job. And you can see already here, it's getting a bit complex. So the red guys, right, are the ones that shoot rockets at you, that kind of put your feet on fire. And there are two lanes here. So it is important that you kind of keep track of the two lanes to not get hit by the rocket. But also, walk backwards to make sure that the arrows, so you kind of pull your foot up there, don't hit you. And so as long as your foot is up, it won't hit you. So when there are guys on each lane shooting their things at you, bro, just die. And then you've got those guys that will totally do that to you. We need some oxygen. Give us that. And you can hire drones to come in and give you more supplies, because making it from point A to point B is the goal of this game. So if you can't make it from point A to point B, that's going to be a problem. Now you can change how fast you walk. So it's green, which is normal, yellow, which is faster, and then blue, which is slow. So I'm going to keep it here in the middle. The benefit of faster, obviously, is you walk faster, but you burn oxygen also at a faster rate. And run out of oxygen, guess what? You die. So you are not equipped to breathe this particular environment. So the enemies here will attack in waves, as most good games would have them do. And we're trying to make it here to the end of this stage. And you'll get these bits of interstitial dialogue here. And I think that's pretty much randomized, but there is a overarching plot here in the game. I am on chapter 1 of that plot. So right now, oxygen is not doing great. I think I have one more of those drones to call in, but you have to wait for them to actually give you the go-ahead to call them in. So we're not quite there yet, but here we go. Gonna pick up one survivor. So you'll kind of see some recurring missions here, and this is one of them, which is get one guy, bring him into your ship, and then get him to the next station. So it is all station to station. And there are missions where you aren't shooting anybody. You are navigating inside of the building and trying to not step. Oh, here we go. Trying to not step on the people in the building. So that is a problem. And the leaks are a problem. These totally not Ewoks, but guess what? They're Ewoks, are a problem. So all of this is an issue. But so far, yeah, I'm going to die here. I can already tell. So we didn't make it, folks. Came for a video, we didn't make it. The game does get hard. Like, you think it looks so easy, and then it does get much more complex. And so that mission was failed. Guess what? We're back into it. So, can I finish a mission in this video? Maybe. Maybe not. It's all about mitigating your damage and trying to not totally get trounced by the natives on this planet. So yeah, you kind of are the bad guys here. Like, and yes, Earth does have, you know, a problem, and you're trying to colonize this world because Earth is totally boned. Which, you know, alright, sure. But, at the same time, it's like, these are the natives here, and you're invading their planet, and that's not cool. Like, that is 100% not cool. So, man, but that is the magic of video games, is that you can be not cool and, you know, have a fun game experience, hopefully. And I'm having fun here so far. Squish him! Okay, we got to take care of that guy, take care of this guy, and then take care of that guy. Post haste. I got no more, let's just do this gas. The gas! The gas! You drown in the gas! I think they get dizzy from that. I haven't had it for... oh, crap. Yeah, give me some oxygen. I'm okay on health so far, but importantly, maximizing our oxygen supply here is going to be the key to surviving this whole thing. And I'm, you know, doing okay. I'm doing better this time. Health is... look, your health, you can upgrade quite easily. I have not died yet because of low health. It's always been my oxygen runs out and I'm just... I can't breathe. And if you can't breathe, you can't live on any alien world. Now can you? So, let's go get this guy right here. This guy right here. Get yourself inside my ride. The only survivor. Here it is. Gonna do that again. Step on you. Gas you. Make it happen. Keep hitting the wrong button. Some of that. But yes, classic terrible shot stormtroopers is the name of the game here. And it's, you know, is what it is. But certainly bloodier than, say, a Star Wars, as you might consider it to be. But hey, no compromises here. We're gonna hopefully stay on this path. Alright, that sucked, but alright, whatever. You guys with your arrows are really... Now, if you wanted to get a little bit logical here, you would say, why in the hell does your high-tech laser, like, overheat with only a couple shots? Because that is definitely a problem. But, again, it's a video game, so you gotta have reasons to upgrade. Dude, just get roasted. Run away, get shot in the back. Ah, crap. Again, it does get a little tricky. Just a little bit. So you stay there, stay dizzy, get stepped on. Oxygen! Give me more oxygen! Oh my god. Let's change this to that, and make our way, hopefully, to the end of a stage. If we are lucky. It's looking better here, man. Like, we're a little under halfway on oxygen. Got plenty of health. Jeez. Son of my guns. Need to get smashed. I keep hitting Y for no reason. I don't know why. Just the laser stuff. Crap. Alright, well, that's not the worst in the world. Like, it's not great. Alright, yes. I should have stayed there. But I didn't. They all died. And I didn't. Well, look, you survived. And that's important here. We need more staff and crew here in our thing. So you make it to the end here. Plenty of breathing room. No pun intended. Mission accomplished. We did that. Oxygen goes way back up. Love that. And then go repair this damage. That was a 4 minute, 48 seconds there. And I got the reward. I got my credits. And that is what truly matters. Because it's all about the dollars. And the unobtainium or whatever it is on this fine planet. So, here we are in the workshop. First thing, before you can do any upgrades, you must repair your deal. So we have 137 to spend, and let's just give ourselves some better air filters, which increases our oxygen supply by 20 points, and that's kind of it. So everything else is kind of out of our price range. You can see here I can get different weapons. I can get a different paint job. I can put on this sweet eyeball on there. That can be done. And then the supplies, thankfully, are pretty cheap. So get 2 of those, 1 of those. So 2 of each so far has been enough to get me through this bits of weirdness. And those will carry over in between if you don't use them, which is always nice. And so it spits out more missions. So we have extraction of workers, we have a large group of natives, which pays more, and we have get rid of them at M51. Let's do that for, another minute or 2 here, because you kind of get the idea pretty early on what this game is and what it does. But yes, randomized missions, but a set-in-stone story, which doles out at appropriate times, etc., etc. So, yeah, for $10, man, look, I'm having fun. So, that's kind of the long and the short of my review here. There are different environments, as you can see, but it's generally point A to point B. Shoot some stuff. Sometimes do a rescue. Sometimes don't step on the actual people who work for your company, but most of the time it is this part of the game. And I like it. It does give you it gives you a Star Wars experience without being a Star Wars game. Because they obviously would not approve you of... They would not approve of you smashing Ewoks into a bloody pulp. I don't think they would. But it's funny. And I enjoy it, so... and then in our lake, there's always oxygen leaks. I can't stand it. Shoot them down! Make it happen! So yeah, I'm sure that as you get farther, they're going to have more wrinkles in this thing. So I'm sure they're going to introduce more stuff as you play more of it. Because in the first little bit here, they've introduced guys on the roof. They've introduced guys who are tossing the rocket things at you. Like, there are different things they've already put in here in the first, hour or so of the game. So I would imagine more of that would layer on as you progress. That's just how games work. So, alright. What do we want? Oxygen. Health has not been an issue, really. I put a lot of money into armor early on here. And this is only about an hour into the game or so, so it's still pretty early. But in any event, I think you generally... I missed shooting him! I think you generally get the idea here in Be a Walker Battle for El Dorado on the PC. Also on Switch and coming to iOS and mobile platforms. Android, that kind of thing. I think Mac too. So it's kind of on stuff, man. It's out there. But out on the PC on May the 7th. Click the link in the description. I think there's a free demo right now. So if you want to play some, go play some. I'm attackslug. See you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.